Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and YouTube. Today we are going to solve set 1 quiz on school based assessment. So let's start our quiz. So the first question we have on the screen is there is a need to develop core transversal competencies for development at the secondary stage in the domain areas of. So we have the four option and our answer will be number 1, that is all curricular areas. So we can mark on all curricular areas. Let's move to the next question. The following are the abilities placed under the category of complex achievement except. So here our answer will be recalling and understanding. So you can click on number 2 option. The next question we have, what is a kind of assessment task where students reflect on their own performance? So the answer we have here is self-assessment. Next one, which type of question is difficult to mark with reliability? So the answer we have here is number 1 option, that is unstructured essays. Next question, which of the statement is not correct in the context of transversal competencies? So the answer we have here is teaching transversal competencies at the secondary stage yield maximum results. So the option number 2 you can click on. Then let's move to the next quiz. Our next quiz question is, which one of the following is not a tool for self-assessment? So it's very easy question. So the answer we have here is class test. Now let's move to the next one. Which one of the following statements regarding rubric is correct? So the answer we have here is number 1, teachers and students must jointly construct the rubrics. So our answer will be option number 1. Let's move to the next question. Learning outcomes concerned with the abilities to conceptualize, construct, organize, integrate, relate, and evaluate ideas can be measured using. So the answer we have here is option number 2, rubrics. Let's move on to our next quiz. Transversal competencies relate to certain set of. So the answer we have here is number 1, that is knowledge, skills and attitudes. Which one of the following rubrics will be used wherein we provide feedback on proficiency rather than assigning grades to different parameters? So the answer we can click on will be number 2, single frame only. So we can click on number 2 and let's move to our further questions. According to the recommendation of the National Education Policy 2020, the pattern of the board examination will shift to, so we have four options. Out of these, our answer will be competency based questions. You can see on your screen number 3. Then let us now move on to our next quiz. So the question of next quiz is, given below are 4 statements about the salient features of school-based assessment. Number 1, integrate teaching, learning and assessment. Number 2, load on teachers of documentation, recording, reporting. Number 3, focus on content memorization rather than competency development. And number 4, non-threatening, stress-free and enhanced. So our answer will be number 1 and 4. Number 1 and 4, as you can see, and number 1 says integrate teaching, learning and assessment, and number 4 says non-threatening, stress-free and enhanced. So let us now move to a further question. Assessment in education does not include. So the answer we have here is developing learning outcomes. Next question, which one of the following is an important feature of self-assessment? So the answer we have here is students have understanding about their own learning, that is number 2. Next question we have on our screen is, what is a standard of performance for a defined domain termed as? So the answer we have here is rubrics, number 3. Next one, the primary aim of laboratory learning for student is to develop. So the answer we have here is number 1 option, that is practical competence. Let us move on to our next quiz. Inclusion of the technology in the teaching, learning and assessment process helps students. So the answer we have here is multiple pathways to learn from multidimensional and to assess work at any time. So the number 3 option. Next question we have on our screen is, what should an assessment be based on to be holistic and free from biases? So the answer here will be multiple evidences, that is option number 2. Now we have another question, that is, what is the main advantage of essay type questions? So the answer we can click on is number 3, they can measure complex learning outcome that cannot be measured with other type of question. So let us move to our final questions. While shifting focus of continuum of assessment from teacher-led assessment to student-led assessment, there is a need to. So the answer we have here is shift from large-scale standardized testing to school-based assessment, that is number 2 option. So we have done 20 questions. Now let us submit, and as you can see on your screen, 20 questions we have done. We'll click on submit and your score is 20 out of 20. So if you like my video, then please subscribe my channel.